Hello everyone. I don't know if the stream works quite yet, but I'm going to play the fourth ICC Open Qualifier. What happened to the first three? You probably ask yourself. Well, the answer is very simple. I didn't know it was taking place. I don't know why. Maybe because last year I received many emails from them and I unsubscribed from the list. But I remember in past years receiving only one email per year about the ICC Open, and yeah, I guess somehow it didn't get to my inbox. So I get a lot of spam, but not necessary messages when I need it. So fortunately, a friend of mine and a young talented Israeli player by the name of David Gordetsky, who happened to watch my streams last year, asked me why didn't I stream the first three, and thinking that I chose not to, and reminded me that it was possible. So quite interesting. For those who don't know what the ICC Open is, it's okay, I'm not too sure either, but let's call it the yearly championship on the ICC chess server, and one of the strongest tournaments online that every year that are taking place every year. It's supposed to start within the next 1 to 3 minutes from now. I'm not sure how to exactly check. I think I can see it here somewhere. So, it says in 1 minute 55 seconds. So we are doing well. We're gonna have, I think, 11 rounds if it's just like last year. Let me see if I can read what it says. So something like 3 plus 0. How many rounds? Let's see. Rounds. 11 rounds. Okay. 3 plus 0 means no increment. So let's hope that I won't have too much lag with the issue of streaming while playing. But on ICC I haven't faced too many issues in the past. Not from the streaming point of view. I don't know where their servers are, but I know that Lichess are in France, and ICC and chess.com should be in the US, but I haven't checked. So if they are in the US, there is some potential for lag, but it's not because of streaming, from what I know. So let's see. We have some nice people in the chat. Sinchrow, Johnny Hoxa, hello. Tony, Freddy, John Smith, hello. Gabriel. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm not putting any music on this particular one, and I'm gonna just focus on playing. I won't even commentate. I'm just interested in streaming myself playing and see how it goes. So I'm feeling warm after having played a lot of Blitz in the past week and a half, and yeah, if I'll play badly, then I might put some music on just to keep myself up, because unfortunately it starts at 2 a.m. Israel time, and I had to stay up just to celebrate this tournament. Perks of being a chess player. So round 1 is supposed to start just about now. Let's hope I won't have any issues. Last year I had some problems. A game is supposed to start any second now. So yeah, hoping for the best but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the game or not? So I have to be a little bit quiet because it's so late and my neighbors usually like to sleep for some reason. I'm hearing the sound of a game starting. I think it's this one. I'm invited, okay. So a game should start any second now.
Game started.
So I'm playing someone. Don't know how to pronounce it. I'm supposed to get the first 10 seconds back. Yes. Nice. So, good luck. I like this silly move order. It allows d5. Usually it provokes thinking, but my opponent is very eager to get his king's Indian. So bishop e3 or g4, I never remember the best order. Let's go for this one. I'm almost sure it is the correct way. Now bishop e3, knight d7 is the main move. And then, okay, this one is also possible, of course. Bishop e2 makes some sense. Okay, it's 3 plus so flagging is the main thing. I should be quiet and play like on a semi-bullet mode. I'm gonna look at the chat every now and then to see what's going on. So no prize money. Thanks for the wishes, Johnny. Hello Apollo from Beersheba. So let's hope I can avoid losing on time in all of these games. So Martin, I hope you got your answer for when does the game start. This is round 1. My score is 0 out of 0. Okay. Okay, let's open up the king side and see what happens next. Okay, I feel like I'm more prepared for the coming, let's say, opening of the position, because I get these 2 files. All I have to do now is be in time with the queen and the king. Bring the other rook. When someone hits you in the face, turn the other rook. Thanks for the wishes, Ryan. And okay, I'll close the other monitor because it seems to distract me with all the movements in the chat. And I might have a look between the games. I actually forgot to verify that people can hear me, but nobody seemed to complain. Okay, it seems fine. Now, rook dg1, logical. Can I make arrows to further annoy my chances? No, it only works in the other console. So it doesn't threaten anything. Let's bring another piece, knight, either from here or here. I think g5 is a more active square, but h4 comes with tempo. Okay, I'll go with h4. Seems legit. And then the queen can penetrate an h7 with some deadly threats in mind. So let's try to pronounce the name of my Indian opponent. Kamal Chandran. It's not that difficult, but yeah, I'm sitting a bit far from the computer. Okay, so queen h7 was my plan. Better keep up with it. And now get some attack going. Rook g6 feels legit. The queen doesn't have many squares. 1 minute left. And okay, I can't stop talking, so I'll practice it now. Usually my meditation is to drink water and breathe. Okay, move I missed. Okay, I think I see some tactic. This rook g7 looks like it wins. If rook g7, there's queen f5. If queen h7, I have rook gh7. But only 34 seconds, so I better rush.
Check. Check. Check.
Rook g4 is mate.
Checkmate.
Interesting position. Okay, so I won the first game. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something or not, so I'll just stick to the console. There's supposed to be a place where I can see the standings, but I don't know how to check it. Well, I don't know. Events, ICC Open, watch top game in progress. So you're supposed to see what I'm doing here. So if I just press a random button, this is watching a game in progress. Wait. So this is the top game.
Check.
White is losing, surprisingly. Wow.
Check. Check.
Mastermind.
White
1700.
forfeits on time.
Interesting. Well, he's also a queen up, so I'm quite shocked by this game. There is a chance that black is not actually 1700 level. Just a quick guess. So, can I see the standings? The problem is that it asks me if I want to join the tournament, not if I want to see the standings. I'm gonna take a risk and press yes. Can I watch the games? I'm very afraid that now for some reason they will not pair me for the second round and blame me in my internet or whatever, and I will be prevented from playing a second game. It happened last year, but anyway, I don't see a way. Maybe this tournaments actually might be the way. So let's see, ICC Open. He just asked me if I want to join. How can I actually... I can't really watch it. Maybe this? Oh, here we are. Yeah, but the console doesn't let me show it in the proper way. So you might be able to see. So I hope you see all the way here where the names are. So I'm here. My rating is a bit lower than it used to be, but I'm in good company. Jeffrey Zhong. Let's see if I can recognize some names. So Darnok is Conrad backwards. It's Conrad Holt, a very strong player, grandmaster from the US. Jinkul is Ginoel Rif from France. A strong player, even stronger online. Oparin Grigory is a very talented young Russian grandmaster. Now let's check out the more anonymous ones. Sophiste sounds familiar. What? Leonardo de la Vega from New York. Okay, not familiar with the name. Sparnalik, I believe, is this talented player from the US. I know his name, but I just forgot for a moment for some reason. Oh, it just escaped my mind. But I know he's Armenian in origin. Samuel Sevian. So let's see if I'm right. No, this is Sparnalik. Okay, not too sure. It doesn't say. But it might be. Okay, by the amount of nonsense that I see here, it might actually be the guy. So, Real Boy. You see International Master. Durabek Hamarakulov. Wow. From Uzbekistan. Interesting. A lot of players I didn't know. Sebs also sounds familiar, but I don't see a name. Let's see. Sirik. No takes backs, please. Okay. You got it. Charles Tejas. Carlos Obregon. I'm so surprised to see all these names at the top of the rating list. So many names I don't recognize. Darnok I mentioned. Zhenkul I mentioned. Kalmik. Sounds familiar also. Some Russian. Sanan Sugiov. Not any Russian, just a very, very strong grandmaster. And also quite young. I believe he's should be 22 years old or something. Shadef. Andrei Deviatkin, a very strong grandmaster. So you see a lot of strong players. Moonlight Wizard also sounds familiar. Luxi Harmon. So many good players. And the last one that I don't recognize was higher rated than me at this moment. I have to admit, even though the list is strong, it doesn't include many top grandmasters like the previous years. Magnus Carlsen, Grishuk, Nepomniachtchi, and Andreikin, and many others have played. So let's see. Johann Sebastian Christiansen. Wow. So interesting. So far, so good. The players who are rated below me are also quite strong. So Ibarra is a very strong grandmaster. I think he's from Spain, if I'm not wrong. Ibarra Jerez. Jose Ibarra Jerez. I think he's from Spain, but sorry if I'm wrong. Jožić also sounds familiar. But yeah, just as a username, I don't know who he is. And Roberto JVM, let's see. So many nonsense. I also have a lot of nonsense. Roberto Junior Brito Molina. Interesting. And Aplusk. Also very familiar to me. Alexander Moskalenko, international master who has very high blitz rating. Interesting. I mean, not only now, but in other tournaments, he's a regular winner in the prizes in tournaments where I've seen him play. So I would expect him to be one of the big candidates for this tournament. His 2700 rating here might be underrated. I mean, remember that on chess.com it was 2800 for a while, but I might be wrong about it. It's just my memory. So anyway, the round doesn't start and I start feeling a little bit annoyed with my chances. I don't know if anyone else is playing. Seems like there are no games in progress. Okay, I'm invited to another game. Let's hope it goes well. Let's see if people in the chat are here.
Started.
Okay, so the game started. I'm playing National Master Kobayashi from Ukraine. Let's play my lovely French defense and be quiet. Forgot to pour some water, so I'll do it while wasting time. Sponsor me, whatever water brand this is, please. Okay, knight h6 against the e5 French. NM and only 2000 rated. Interesting. So many players here are underrated as far as I can tell. Okay, knight f5 I think is the theoretical mainline. f6 is another interesting option. Yeah, now this move bishop d7 is nice looking with idea of b5. Threatening a5, and if bishop takes b5 I have knight takes e5. Nice tactic. So now the position becomes very sharp and he's going for it. I'm gonna take and see what happens next.
Check.
He doesn't give me a lot of time to drink my water. He's gonna try to flag me despite his relatively low rating. So, okay, they all try to flag me, let's be honest. So bishop d6. Castles. I feel good. His bishop is a little bit closed. My knight has this juicy square on c4, which I like. Oh, but I kind of protected from his threat of knight takes d5, which I honestly missed. So, lucky intuition right there. Knight e5 is interesting, but what if I take a knight c4? I have many ideas now. Queen h4 also. And he doesn't have a threat. The only thing I should probably avoid is thinking. So queen h4, knight e2, takes, knight c4, takes knight c4, he has probably knight at d1. I like rook c8 also. So many fascinating options. Okay, I'll go rook c8, putting a rook in an active square, losing on time in the process. I have to switch to bullet mode and be quiet. Okay, I think now is a better time to do what I wanted. Yeah, he has this defense, good to know. What if I go here? He might have missed it, he might not, but I have knight c6 on the agenda on the next move. So for example now knight c6, and he has the bishop hanging and e5 is also hanging. So other than time situation I feel fine. a3 might be hanging also if he moves the bishop. I prefer to take this with tempo. Probably go backwards while closing this dangerous line. And now stop commentating. Let's offer the exchange. 58 seconds. I want to win another pawn, but I have 50 seconds for the rest of the game. It should be enough. Knight c6 is what I expect to see. Some trap. Setting knight e7 check as a trap. I'll go back with my knight and everything should be fine. Protecting h4, okay, I can go back. Attacking his knight. 40 seconds. Let's be quiet, come on. I know I can keep my word if I really want to. Okay, here. Many pawns are on my side today. Let's collect another one if I can. Or just exploit it to exchange. I think like this should be a good move. Rook c5 next. Yeah, now AB. This is good. Keep collecting. Become 4 pawns up. Keep moving forward. Rook c1 check. 30 seconds should be enough. So he resigns. Nice. That's a good game, even though a bit slow, so I should be warned by what happened so far. I should use it to as a semi warning for the future, because 9 rounds are still left to be played, and you know, if I'm intending to play well, I have to avoid talking at all costs. So I'm thinking, just as a practice, I'll stop talking already before the game starts. So in the meantime, I'm looking at the chat. Everyone who thinks I'm gonna win the tournament are probably hallucinating, because there are so many strong players, and I usually don't do well in these kind of tournaments, especially while streaming. I don't know why, but when I'm relaxed, it's much easier to play good chess, and I also tend to talk a lot, and I'm very bad at multitasking. And the only thing I'm good at is making excuses. So, let's see. So, I don't know what's the best way to spend time between the games. The Alley Cat 0909 suggesting that talking might be helpful to me because I do it all the time and I play it kind of okay. I strongly disagree. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll see the effects of my talking on my games. So just play natural, it's okay, but yeah, might be helpful later on in life to multitask. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like you guys don't understand how bad I am at multitasking, and the fact that I don't know anyone who's actually better while multitasking than they are just by concentrating. But the effects of multitasking are even stronger when I'm the one who's attempting to do it. So I'm going to try my best to play. I want to qualify in one of these 3 events, and probably the best way to do it is to focus on the games. It's a tournament after all. It's just not just a casual, let's call it casual fun stream where I blitz and talk or explain my thinking process. So I know people will forgive me if I happen to be a little bit quiet. And I know you probably are used to me talking and explaining, but it's not obligatory. Let's put it this way. And a nice saying that I heard in the past is, don't think that the world owes you something just because it happened in the past. So between games I want to stop talking, but I also want to keep it a bit interesting, so I'll look at the list like earlier and see if we have any interesting thing going on in the standings. So when many players have 2 out of 2, as you can see, quite a lot. I don't know why when I scroll down weird things happen, but basically so many players, 2 out of 2. Okay, so what I suggested for myself to do is to somehow watch the highest rated game, but I have no idea how to actually do it. So for the moment, let's see who's the top player with less than 2 points, but again the list keeps changing when I scroll. Some games are still in progress. Not really. I don't know, something with the program is wrong. Anyway, it won't show me. It just doesn't want to show me the list. I can't scroll. Anyway, let's exit the list, the lovely list that we have in front of us. I'll try to access something else. See what. So maybe now I'll be able to press something. Come on, I want to see a game. Earlier there was a button to watch the game. Top game in progress. Okay, that's nice. Okay, I like this thing. Let's do it from now on. So I'm gonna just press watch top game in progress. This way we will have chess all the time. Don't have to talk. We can just sit and relax. I can commentate on the top games between my own games. Maybe look a little bit in the chat, at the chat, but I like. Now the game I think is about to start, so I'll practice being silent and pour water before it actually starts. So Vlad, please give other people a chance to type messages, and be heard. Okay, the game is about to start, so I'll shut the other monitor so it won't distract me. Little Master 2300. So let us begin.
Game started.
I'm white, I should be quiet. Good luck. This is not supposed to be a great move. I don't remember why. If Queen B2. I think it's good for me. Take on B7. Yeah. I couldn't have avoided it. Now this bishop prevents from castling, and I'll be quiet. Force the exchange of queens with queen c8, but he didn't. Okay, he's not threatening anything for now. Just wants to bring his bish. This feels like a decent looking move. It might be bad. After bishop d5 is threatening to trap my queen. c5. But yeah, I want to be active. I have to try punishing him and stop commentating. I'm down on time. I'm addicted to commentary. So queen g5 is what I expect. Then I can go f3 maybe. Or g3. Either way, it's very complicated, so I should focus. Preventing queen g5, I have rook d5 in mind. Actually missed that he might have rook b8. That can be an issue. I think he can force the draw, which is unfortunate. If he can. I'm counting on some rook d5 tactics to work. Okay. Let's see if he goes for it first. Take on e7 first. Okay, interesting. Completely missed it, but I think I can go here. So I'm 2 pawns down, but I have some initiative, at least some potential. It's hard for black to move, and it's hard for me to not commentate. Okay, I can take here. Oh no, there is knight d7. Even though you can take with the c pawn,
Check.
it's still like kind of paralyzing him, but it's a pity that I missed it. Because he has f6 or this. I'm feeling a little bit annoyed. Okay, but I might be in time for bishop c7 or actually even f5. So I think I tricked him. Alright. I'm back. I'm back, baby. Okay.
Check. Time warning.
Let's put the bish here.
Check.
Go to a5 next. I think it's completely lost. Lucky me. 14 seconds left. Somehow managed.
Black resigns.
Interesting game. Let's see what the people in the chat have to do. Please don't lose on time. Thank you for the support, John Smith. Okay, so actually what I can do with the time is to look at the game in the meantime. I don't have to look at other people's games. So this is all theory. Now the main move is c5 or queen c7. I'm not too sure, but one of them and then the other. And in this position, after bishop a3, knight c3 should be a mistake. Queen b2 feels correct. I want to think for a moment, see if I can find something better, but I don't think there is. So queen b2 feels right. Let's check with an engine. So I have stockfish 8 on this console here. Don't know if you can see it. So let me move it a little bit to the left so it'll be easier to see the lines. Something like this. So the evaluation is in White's favor, as you can see. And now knight a4 is a mistake, and queen b7 was a big mistake. Queen b3 is just to win. Obviously, I'm threatening both queen a4 and bishop takes e6. Should have seen it. This is still an edge, but only after knight d2, because he's paralyzed. Queen c8, bishop a6. Here, he found the right move. And bishop d5 was a mistake. Queen d7. Interesting. I played a decent game other than this one opening mistake. Now rook a7 obviously should be the way. This is surprisingly not worse for me, but yeah, it looked very bad. And now suddenly I think f6 was a blunder, yeah, allowing this f5 trick that he missed.
Check, check.
Yeah, other than two quite big mistakes, I played a relatively smooth game and then proceeded to have a hiccup. So let's see, like earlier, what I can do. So watch the top game.
Check.
So I want to. So this guy with black just gave up his queen in a winning position. Ah no, it's not a winning. It was a pawn. It's not the queen. Sorry.
Check.
So white is just too easily winning, but 15 seconds should be enough. But this is the top game, 1600 versus 1800. Alright, this means the round should start any time now. I think I accidentally exited this console thing that I had. Not too sure what to do with it. I'm gonna check for it again. Interesting. So there is a way to send a message if the opponent is playing too good. Okay. What is the message? Wow, this is such a complicated... I guess this is the way. So I copy this and I can paste it in the console if there is any problem. I think my opponent is a strong grandmaster. Okay, so where is this other thing? Oh, here it is. Okay. So as far as I can see, there is no top game right now. Seems like the next game is about to start any moment now, and you people can have a look at the chat. I don't know what this chat is all about, but you can read it at your pleasure. I'm gonna drink some water, take a small break.
Incoming challenge.
Sorry. Okay, I muted my microphone and now it's back. Someone challenged me for a game. I don't know if it's part of the tournament. Let's hope it is.
Game started.
Let's hope that I'm actually playing the tournament, another random 3-minute game against JJ12 from the US. Okay, let's go with the lovely French once again. And be quiet. It's also good for my neighbors who are probably sleeping or not so much anymore. I don't remember the right move. Queen d5, bishop a6. Okay, whatever. I'll deal with it, with the consequences after the game. A minute down, 40 seconds down, with my inability to stop talking. There are two serious handicaps already. The position might be the third one. Alright. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. He wants the tempi. Oh, my queen. Suddenly it was lagging like crazy. I was scared I might hang my queen as a result. I think I can hang her regardless. Okay, so to the next. Develop the bish. Develop the bish once again. And lose on time. Have to be quiet and play bullet. That's the only two things I need to do right now. So it's lagging like crazy. I don't know what to do. Okay. Oh my god, I'm losing on time.
Time warning.
14 seconds. What am I thinking? Okay, I'm losing on time. Okay, I should pre-move until the end or something. With this lag, it won't help. Come on! withstand the lag, the wrath of the lag.
Check. 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 Check.
Oh my god.
Checkmate.
Ah. Water. Whew. Let's watch my own response. Water. Good. Good response. Okay. I don't think it was a good game, but I'm glad it's behind me. Dramatical drama. Nakamura night. Whew. And Nakamura wins by illegal move. Dramatical drama. And then my neighbors usually go shh. They don't understand that this commentary is far more valuable than sleep. Whew. Can I take a moment of silence in memory of my time management? So I want to play out some video for you. It's not gonna be very long, just to explain a little bit about how I feel right now when I have made the last few moves. So hope you're gonna recognize, feel a little bit, you will relate to what you're about to hear. Let's see. Okay. So this is how I felt during the last 10 seconds of the game. 8 seconds.
King a5. Take Boris Savchenko knight! Because otherwise checkmate. Dramatical drama.
Wow. It never gets old. Oh my god. Oh my god. So lovely. Okay, let's have a look at the game before I proceed with my life. Okay, so first I have to check that move here, if it's correct. So ed5 according to the engine. Queen d5 is really bad after knight c4. Thankfully I didn't find it. And I don't know what happens after knight d5. I think I can check. Let's see. Okay, so I can actually analyze the game. I think everyone would appreciate it, especially me. So knight takes. Okay, it's not me analyzing, I'll just put the moves here. So okay, next game starts. I have to accept it, I guess. So challenging me for a 3-minute game. Let's hope I'm feeling ready. So turning off the screen. Good luck everyone. Tricks only, international master.
Game
He's provisional,
started.
which is annoying. Means he might be a good player. Good luck. Silence! I kill you! Yeah, baby. Give me those gambits. I'm gonna just pretend to make the same moves that you do. So far so good. He's gonna play knight d6 and pretend it's the Berlin. Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna pretend you're Berlinizing your opponent? So I'm gonna play this, and now it's very important to be precise. So king d8, bishop g5 check, bishop e7, and either castle or bishop e7 first, but I don't remember. I think I should play
check,
bishop takes e7 first, because if I castle, bishop d7, bishop e7, he can take with the king. So I'm forcing
Check.
knight takes, or I win a pawn, and now I can castle, bishop d7, and then
check,
I'm not sure if bishop c4 or e6 or something else, but bishop c4 feels legit. And yeah, I think I should have an advantage, quite a serious one. So you won't hear me complaining. And my time situation is good. I'm feeling well. And I can't stop talking. Okay, so let's see. Attacking f7 now. Is to do something about it. Now I have an interesting choice of moves. Okay, let's bring the rook. Can't be so bad. It took me 40 seconds. And I keep talking, so stop being slow, stop talking. You can play bad moves, just be quiet and fast. Feels like I should be winning, other than the fact that I take 20 seconds per move. Knight d4 takes, king takes, rook d4, king c6, rook e6, okay, never mind. No time, once again. Okay. I got more than 20 seconds on average for every move. Okay, quiet. Bullet. Mode.
check, time warning,
2 seconds. Fucking A.
Check.
Oh my god,
Check.
I had him.
White forfeits
one
on
move.
time.
Yeah, lost on time.
Check.
Okay. Losing is not fun, especially when it's on time, but I have to deal with it. Chess online is always challenging, and playing 3+0 is something I need to be used to. Okay, it's funny because I just played a rapid tournament 2 days ago. Well, technically I can say it was yesterday, and I'm used to thinking very slowly. And well, this is painful. So up till this moment I think I was correct. Bishop c4, and it's more or less theoretical. Let's look at the game. This wasn't supposed to be such a difficult game, but I have to get back into the pace. Bishop c4, king c8, rook ag1. So far 19 moves in a row like a computer. Not so bad. e6. Okay, first moment of inaccuracy. Knight e6, bishop e6, bishop e6. Yeah, and I should have had a minute more at this point than what I had, and also play the stronger move. I guess you can't get everything in life, but yeah, here's still only one very small mistake, and I was quite precise. Yeah. All the moves were correct, amazing. Only one inaccuracy, and to this moment I played very well. H4, yeah, G4 maybe, but H5. Yeah, now I was a little bit afraid suddenly from his rook joining the game. And the rook e3 was the way to defend everything, of course. And then rook c3, obviously. So easy. And yeah, now rook e1 once again, protecting, and rook c1 next. And yeah, I couldn't find my way, and I didn't realize I have only like 16 seconds on the clock. Otherwise I would have just repeated with the rook over and over again and offered a draw, and he would have probably risked it. So anyway, good game until that point. And now rook h2, and it's probably black is fighting for a draw, but with 3 seconds it's not so easy. So I need to take a moment to breathe, because it's really something I need to kind of digest. Not only the fact that I lost, but also the fact that I'm so unaware of the rhythm of the game. So I want to just share with you a small thought that I usually have in such moments. So obviously it's painful to lose, and it doesn't matter that I won like a few games in a row. Like, my human psychology is that whenever I win I feel like it's obvious, and when I lose it's extremely painful, and you know, why am I bothering, and so on and so on, what else. And there is an idea that floats in my mind whenever I reach this situation, and I'm telling myself, as I also mentioned in the previous stream, I'm talking to myself in my head in second body. I'm saying, Tal, winning all the time, of course it's not something difficult, but from mental point of view it's very easy. You win, you have fun, you think you're good, but this is the real test. It's very easy to tilt after such situations, and to play even worse and lose confidence. But these moments when you play badly is the real test of and the real chance, let's call it this way, the real opportunity for true improvement, because it's not only about the moves. I can become a more evolved person if I grow beyond my emotions right now, and actually come out stronger. And it doesn't matter if I lose even all the other rounds in a row. Every time, every new low I get is a more challenging test of character. And I'm not saying I'm gonna pass it, but I'm feeling like this is my challenge now. I want to improve in chess and as a human being, and losing is one of the reasons the chess can be so good for you, and can help build character. So, and in a way, it also helps a lot with increasing the awareness. So now, after having done this small speech, I'll put the top game in the background and I'll have a quick look at the chat. So this is supposed to be the top game. I'm pressing it. But it doesn't let me watch it. Let's see the standings actually. What is this? Did you hear it? I have a feeling that it has something to do with someone around the next door. It keeps like, what's the word? Catching me by surprise. Searching for the standings. I think I found them. So let's see how many people with perfect score. So quite a lot. 1200. Oh my god. 2 tricks only. I think it's the guy I played. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And a bunch of guys with 4.5, and many of the top seeds have 4, so I'm in good company. Let's have a quick look at the chat. What is the minimum requirement for qualification? Well, first place is the minimum requirement. So, assuming the top score will be around 10, so 10 out of 11. 9.5 might also be enough. 9, I highly doubt. So, probably should win all the games in a row, but who thinks about these kind of things? I mean, all I care is, even if I don't end up qualifying, I'll play all the games and I'll try my best to improve and have fun. So I should get paired any moment now, and remind myself to play bullet and flag my opponent, because who cares how I play my chess here? If the objective is to win, let's flag. Good luck. Playing against
Incoming challenge.
Unico 2400 International Master.
Game
Good luck.
started.
From? Where is he from? Peru. Nice. D4 on the board. Let's play the Grunfeld. G3 C5 is one of the lines that I like. This. Point of this move order is if rook b1, I have this move bishop f5. So it kind of fell for my trick. It's not better for black, but it's easier to equalize, as far as I understand. So we go here. And I'm leading on time, like basically every game here. Maybe knight c4 was better, and maybe I have to be quiet. Okay, and play faster. So I think taking this cannot harm. And reroute the bish to a6. Yeah, not too happy about how I handled it. Okay. So put the knight here. Put the queen somewhere. Active. Now all I need is to get the rook somewhere, bishop somewhere. Have some nice activity going. Rook b6. Bishop. Now rook b8 comes next. Feeling good. But my chances. Bishop c3 doesn't seem to work. Have to be quiet and faster. Here's knight b3 going, so let's see what happens now. I think I should be okay. Let's play this ridiculous move to wait. Do some random waiting moves. Don't know if I can threaten anything. Probably I can't. Can I take on c3? Queen takes. Okay, I have to try something. Oh, but it takes with the queen and then with the b pawn. I think I can handle it. Okay. It takes with the b pawn. Queen to rook a1. Okay, b pawn and bishop c4. I feel like I'm gonna get the pawn back. But I've been wrong before. The only problem, I might get flagged again, so let's be quiet. The way I like. Seconds goes down so quickly. Interesting plan.
Time warning.
Again with this time warning. Oh my god, it's tricking me. It's tricked me. Okay.
Check.
Just wants to flag me. That's all they ever have
Check.
in mind. Rook b8 though. It's annoying. Okay. It's not not a good move, but it's a trick, so I won't lose on time.
Check. 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 Black forfeits on time. Check.
What did we learn? The same things. Now is my real test. Play faster and whatnot. I have to admit I do have a serious lag going. I'm pressing some things and it takes time from the moment I leave the piece until I see the move actually being made. But I am playing slowly nevertheless. So I'm going to probably play one of the next two qualifiers without streaming, and I'll probably stream the other one. So yeah, either way I'm gonna be or I'll just stream everything and accept the fact that it's gonna be more difficult. But yeah, it's such a pity because I feel like by streaming I'm kind of doing something less selfish and then just playing, and it's instead of I don't want to be rewarded, but instead of helping out I get kind of I get sidetracked by it. I don't remember the word, so I need to pull in a man. I forgot the word. So let's look at the game quickly. So here is where I think black is good. I think knight c4 might have been a good move. And let's check with an engine. Rook takes a6 was correct. Let's check what happens after knight c4. Probably sabotaged is the word I was looking for. Or compromised. Okay, knight d2 was correct. Knight c4 immediately was a good move. I was a little bit afraid of a queen move followed by knight xf5, but this is obviously good for me. Knight f5 I can take here. So I missed it. Instead, you have to queen c1, bishop d7. So I went back all the way. Bishop d7 immediately was also better for black, but good opening as usual. Now bishop f5 back was a funny option. Knight a4 is another good move, and my choice seems to be good for black. Rook b6. Now bishop h6 immediately. We're anticipating bishop f5 here and winning material possibly. So bishop h6, and if you move the rook I'll probably have the same thing like in the game. Bishop a6 only with better effect. So knight d2, yeah, that's the point. I'm preventing this idea that he made, which I actually missed. So still looking good. f5 was a good move. Yeah, if you go back I take now and queen a2. It's quite a big difference, and here I can take and b, you can take with the b pawn. And if you go this direction, then rook b2, and if here, then c4. Awesome. I missed it, obviously. It's a nice tactical shot. Slight advantage, but can be very practical and help me avoid consuming too much time. f5 was again a good option, but I decided to play this, and only now take, as if the fact that he can take with the rook makes a difference. I simply didn't understand I have queen a2 in mind. Yeah, and queen c4. Okay, so interesting. Oh, a new game is about to start. So just mention that here it's probably fine for me.
Game started.
Okay, let's be quiet. It's already lagging like crazy. Oh my god. Okay. I wish I had better internet and closer to the US.
Check.
This is theory. Queen e7 looks familiar, but I'm not sure. It's probably not a good move. Let's move my king to h2. I cannot take. I'll probably go knight d7. Actually, rook f2 was probably the right move, now that I think about it. Okay, some people in the chat sometimes say that I sound a little bit sad, but I'm just quiet and tired. It's very late, so yeah, I'm not too sure about how to play here. Thinking h2 was a serious compromise to my position. I don't know. Okay, I'll go rook f2 anyway. I'm not too sure what else to do. But black has got what he wanted. Had I played rook f2, knight d7, I might have been in time to move my queen and go rook f1 and put huge pressure on him. It's probably not too bad for me now as well, but I just have to be extremely precise because he's in time to remove this knight from f6. So it gets very risky for me, strategically speaking. Such a pity. Tilting is what I witness. So let's put my queen on this square. Takes on bishop f5 probably comes to mind. Yeah, I shouldn't have allowed it, but yeah. Okay. Can still fight. Flagging is my friend. Oh, he's going for this one. I feel like here I have very good chances all of a sudden because I have this, attacking his knight, and knight b5 will come. I think he was a little bit too greedy. And rook a f1, suddenly my lead in development is overwhelming. Out of the blue. It's also justifying my move rook f2. Okay, so wow, it's very hard for black to make a move suddenly. Bishop f5, I have g4. And then h6. Still, I'm winning some stuff. I'm gonna go for it anyway. This is a move I missed, but it's not too bad for me. I can take here with a knight. d6 is hanging. Rook f1. And it feels good. Rook f8. I go rook f1, threatening knight h6. And renewing knight d6. And he's gonna lose on time. So when I play badly and quickly, that's when the magic starts to happen. Okay. Oh my god, it's still lagging. I don't know what to do. Okay. I think I can take here. He's pinned. Take whatever he's offering. So generous. And mate.
Black, resign, mate.
Okay, let's check the opening. Until here it was theory, and now I think rook f2 is the move. Computer says e4 as you can see here, but rook f2 I believe is stronger. Maybe on higher depth it will understand. So knight bd7, point is the same. To go e4, but I'm sure there's another move other than e4. Maybe this? Queen e3, knight b5. It looks so familiar. If I'll give it a few moments, I think it will suggest another move. Or just a move that's like a little bit less like if I could put two lines here somehow, then the second move would be less of an advantage but much more human, because this 0.6 is not very human when he has the e5 square, and he might have chances to regroup and be strategically almost winning. So I'm thinking queen d2 is the practical choice. Because now again, if it doesn't take, for example, it's the same move rook f8, I have rook f1 with a bigger advantage. And if it does, then I go knight b5 and I got rid of my weakness. And I'm much better from, my advantage is bigger from human perspective. So, yeah, it's a good position. It's a very pleasant endgame now, after knight e5. Takes, he has to take with the rook, because I have knight c7 otherwise. Knight d6, knight d8, and even though it's not looking like much, this protected passer on d5 is a huge asset for later. And now this is a nice move, rook b1 and b4. And a5 is a little bit weakening. Nice. Okay, so interesting. I'll check my analysis later and see if there is an even better move, because back at home, I mean here actually, this is home, but back at the time I analyzed it quite deeply. So I left the engine for like probably more than 10 minutes, which I'm not intending to do now. So knight b d7, it felt like I'm almost losing after one small inaccuracy. That's how dangerous this position is. And now queen e3 was right, but the queen f1 was a mistake. Knight takes e5, I'm surprisingly still fine after king h1. As I mentioned, I sensed like if I play like objectively without missing something, it should still be like manageable, even though it feels worse. And here I felt like I should be winning, but you can start with king g7 and go for the same variation. Let me show. And now g4 and h6, gf, hg, fg, and this is fantastic move, rook h8 with perpetual check. Oh, this is a very nice line actually. Let me show. Here, and now he cannot take the hanging rook because of knight e4 check, so he's gonna just, here is just bad, but he can go here. And now I cannot go king f2 because king f6, knight e4, I still get his rook, but he's winning because of material advantage. So I have to go back, and now it's a draw. Interesting. So this was probably his only way to equalize. Instead he played bishop. Where's the move? Bishop f5, g4, knight e4, found this. Yeah, now rook f8 was correct, and bishop d3 was the way, sacrificing the exchange for exactly one move, because f1 is also hanging. I obviously missed it. Okay, it's probably a draw, but computer thinks white is better.
Check.
b2, h4. He has to play g5 not to get mated.
Check.
And now hg. And this is probably just a draw with some slight chances for white, but
Check.
not real. Okay, eventually it will liquidate. If it didn't already. Okay, so let's look at the game further. Sorry. So over here, after we play bishop f3, it's already lost. So last chance was b6 to attempt to hold. Now I just grabbed everything, and this is mate, rook f8. Okay, interesting game. I was a little bit less slow, but also less accurate in the opening. And the next game is about to start against Aladdin. Okay. Good luck. And let's pour some water on that glass. So I believe I lost 2 games and won like 4 or 5. So should be like on 5 out of 7 if I'm not wrong. The game doesn't start. It should start any second now. If my opponent accepts the game offer. So 4 rounds to go if I'm not wrong. You can quickly check the standings, I hope.
Game
It's lagging
started.
too badly. Okay, the game started. I'll check them after the game. Aladdin 2277. Good luck. French it is. And I'm gonna have to be on bullet mode from move 1. I think I tricked him, but so bishop f4. Am I winning a piece? I think I am. Oh no, bishop takes e4, bishop d2 though. Okay, let's see what he has in mind. I think I'm winning a piece. 94 d4 comes with tempo on the bishop. That's weird. And even if he didn't miss it, after knight d2, bishop d2, queen f3, gf3, structure is compromised, so yeah, weird opening. And not only structure, is gonna also lose some material there after bishop takes h3. Okay, now I have bishop takes d2, winning a piece for free.
Check.
He's giving a second one. Okay. Ah, queen d3, nice. Okay, but still, I have queen g6 and bishop takes h3. Should be more than enough. Knight f4 though, so I should be aware of tricks. Tricks are all he's left now. And flagging me, obviously, which is a trick in itself. So, after knight g5, knight f4, sorry. Queen g5, queen d3. Bishop f5. I hope I'm not missing something, but I feel like I can go for it. I feel like bishop h3 is still working. Knight f4, queen g5, he doesn't have time to take my bishop. Okay, I'm going for it. Queen g5, and if check, I have bishop f5. I think he can resign. Or, I mean, at least I got another pawn. So being precise can actually matter in these cases, because if you think your piece out and you're starting to compromise, it can build up to a lot, and especially compromising takes more time later on from the clock. So bishop g2 is a big threat, which you might miss. Yes, but it's not winning yet. I have to take. Okay. Okay, I'll pretend to be educated. I'll develop. You might miss it on the next move. Wow. Okay. Let's go here. Rook g3. Okay. Bishop g2. No. Whatever. 1 minute left. Have to play faster. I think I can take all of the pieces. Take on f4 on h3 and on e1. I'm gonna be like a shit ton of pieces up.
Check.
I think it should be enough to win a game of chess. Now this funky move, rook h8. Bring the knight to the attack. Okay, 2 rooks and 2 pieces are enough for a queen. Get the rook involved in the attack also. Cut the king. Knight h5 is almost checkmate. Okay, I'm going for a static.
Check.
For an aesthetic solution. Knight f4.
Time warning.
King g5. Defending rook g2 mate. I don't think he can stop it with the queen. This is funny. Rook g2. Okay, I can pre-move this just in case he wants to prevent the mate for a single move. And it didn't.
Checkmate.
Okay. Still played very slowly, but at least objectively it was kind of okay. So let's go through the game quickly. Wow, it's still lagging even after the game is finished. Oh my god. Okay, here knight f6 is one of the moves, but technically not the most precise. Knight c6 and bishop d6 is like the way to play for a win. The other way to play is probably just bishop d6. I mean, not for a win, but just play symmetrical chess. And here there's another move, bishop g4, to avoid this idea. Normally they actually start from h3 if they want to get queen f3, or play it straight away. Okay, so from the opening point of view, this is like White's idea. My computer is slightly stuck, as you can probably see by Stockfish not moving. I have 6 out of 8. Okay, the computer is just dead. Bishop f4, queen f6 was good, now I'm better, knight d2. And as I mentioned, sorry if it's too stuck. So after knight d2, even knight d2 is really good for me. As you can see, I'm winning, ruining his structure, getting bishop h3. So it was a bad move for so many reasons. And he's relatively high rated, so I don't know what he missed. And yeah, now I'm just winning a piece, giving me a second one.
Check.
And okay, not the second one. He found a nice tactic. Bishop h3 is working because queen d3 check. I can run away with the bish. Yeah, now it was after rook e1. I thought taking and bishop g2 should also win. Yeah, this is probably the safer way, just to take this. Yeah, rook e5, f5, and that's it. Much easier. Knight d7, rook e3. He managed to almost trick me for a moment. I started imagining also that he will play knight d5 and stuff like this with the rook h3 check on the next move. But turns out I have king g6. Wow. Didn't even see it. So rook e1, queen takes f4, I spotted, and now I'm taking like basically all the pieces he have left. And except the queen. And now I'm just going for mate. Knight e4 was faster. Rook e2.
Check.
Rook h1 with knight h5 mate was even faster.
Check. Check.
Yeah, but I found a good way. So, objectively speaking, a good game. I was a little bit slow, but fortunately I was mating on time. So, let's have a look at the standings. I'm predicting I'm gonna be around number 15 or 20, no 20 in the tournament, maybe more or less. So let's see, still lagging like crazy. My opponent from the 4th or 5th game who beat me has 8 out of 8 and he's only 2200, so he didn't outplay me also. He got a, if I'm not wrong, he just flagged me out of a like losing position in that what gambit was it, Budapest? No, Albin gambit. Yeah, he got completely outplayed and then flagged me, and now he has 8 out of 8. So I thought I'm number 20. Should I count? Wait. I was counting and then it got lagging, so it confused me. Wow, I'm exactly on spot number 20. Who would have thought? I got it so right. So I guess if I win the last 3 games in a row, I'm gonna be in the top 5. if I do so. That's probably not gonna change much, but I mean, I'm here already, aren't I? So just to stay up a little bit, I'll put some music and almost justify not being too vocal during the games. So good luck.
Incoming challenge.
Okay, king mate.
Game started.
I usually play worse, but it will get me in the bullet rhythm. He's actually Israeli, wow. I'm almost tempted to check who he is. My guess is that it's David Gorodetsky, based on the opening choice. Uh-huh.
Check.
Yeah, c5 is annoying, e5 as well. Okay, he has bishop g4 unfortunately, but yeah, now, oh my god, that's terrible. Okay, let's hope for compensation. I might be completely lost already.
Check.
Okay, he wants to give me a check. So we can take here. Start with this, check, bishop f1. Okay. Okay, practically this is the best chance probably. Or taking, it's hard to say. Oh no, I'm losing another.
Check.
Oh my god. Tilt mode activated. Let's see. Don't even see a chance to fight. So oh, what a precise move. I was just gonna push this pawn. And, yeah. King mate, let's see. David Gordetsky from Israel, yeah, completely outplayed me. Well done. I'm gonna resign now.
White
This
resigns.
a-pawn is probably unstoppable. So at least there's music. Oh my god. So it so Tilo 28 full. It's funny, I don't see you in the chat, and once the music is on, you suddenly become very active, talking about music being bad and so on, and having a nice argument that I need all my senses for chess. Should I also smell the pieces? Okay, I'm gonna follow your advice, man. Oh, especially when the Russian thinks. Russian, what was it even? Like dubstep, I don't know. Whatever. I'm not a big talent at recognizing types of this modern music, but yeah, it sounded like club music. I'm gonna do something nice. So let's go quickly over this game. So in the opening, this move g3 is probably not the most precise. Maybe I wanna start with knight f3, because then in bishop e7, and after bishop e7 I can have other move, and then g3, and after knight f6, if I take, he cannot take with the bishop. So I'm thinking to myself here, probably, yeah, it's very good for white. Bishop d3, or bishop c4. Just playing one of the main moves. You have a normal game. Queen e2, I think, is the main line. So g3, Was a bad move order, I guess. I mean, it's possible, but I just have to study it. I didn't really study it in the past, and now, yeah, spent already too much time. And here castles is obviously better than c3, and after e5, castles better than taking. Breaking the tension is usually in the favor of the opponent, and here I just missed his idea completely.
Check.
And I hoped for compensation, but bishop e3 was the way, not bishop f4, missing his ideas. So
Check. Check.
my opponent played a really good game. You can say it was more or less perfect from Black's point of view. Yeah, so good job. And here a better chance would have been bishop to e3. Attacking the bishop, and now I was a little bit afraid that after he moves he has rook b8 and taking on b2, which he probably is gonna play. So yeah, exactly, computer shows this line, but now I'm gonna get the a7 pawn and with some theoretical chances to fight. So yeah, overall a horrible game, and as I didn't pass my test, as I like to say earlier. Yeah. By the way, this general idea of saying this word in this context, this is my test. I heard Nitzan Steinberg from an Israeli grandmaster, not grandmaster yet, but very soon he will be. Young player, rated about 25-30. I heard him saying this phrase, and yeah, I decided to adopt it. So I'm so tired all of a sudden. I guess turning off the music wasn't necessarily the best idea. I'm feeling like I should do my best to win the last games. Let's see the standings. So this guy who beat me, managed to flag me, has 9 out of 9. If he doesn't lose in the next 2 rounds, he's probably gonna qualify no matter what. Darnok, Ibarra, and Filiron behind him, 1200. Who's still 1200, or what is the rating now? So he's climbed to 2387. Ah, it's Grandmaster Francesco Rambaldi. Okay. So he's not 1200, he just didn't have a rating. But it's a little bit unpleasant to when a player is not having a rating before tournament starts, and then yeah, mixing the pairings like this. Anyway, 8 out of 9 is impressive, so good job, Rambaldi. The next game is about to start soon. Some people are behind, but they have no theoretical chance, I think. 9.5 is gonna be the minimum result. If not, I mean 10 even. Okay.
Incoming challenge.
Playing against 2000 player, good luck.
Game started.
By the name of Nom de Guerre. Okay, let's play something else. How about the Sicilian? And my going back for my lovely French with CD. You can also take with the queen if he had it taken. And he wants to play with an isolated pawn, so why not? He doesn't want to equalize too easily. Okay, take. I think knight d7 is the way. I mean, there are many ways, but this is the one that is more or less okay for black. Now castles. Knight e5 usually is the move. Okay, this also. b6. b7 and pawn g6 is threatening mate. I can afford to commentate a bit because tournament situation is not ideal for me. Now if he wants to exchange the bish, I'm down, but it's lagging so badly. Oh my god, like 5 seconds were lost here at least. I'm glad that people can see it, so maybe they can relate to what's going on. So let's kick this bishop out of h6, it's annoying me. And now the knight is probably gonna go back, but I can use this tempo to put my bish here and transfer it to g7. So it feels like a good trade of moves. If he wants to exchange, then be my guest. But my guess is he won't. Let's play h6, invite him to exchange. Bishop h4 is what I expect to see. Then probably I'll play a6, planning bishop b5 to activate my bish. Now he's actually exchanging. It's a big surprise. What is this?
Check.
What is this all about? But it's still nothing. In my opinion, I'm still
Check.
going for the win. King f7. 2 pawns are not enough. And my king is not that weak. Okay, he wants to open my king, but what happens if I allow it? Well, opening a file and grabbing a pawn. Let's see. Bishop b5. I don't think I'm missing something, because actually now rook h8 will kind of force the exchange of queens, so he's in trouble. Has to go to f5 and then it's completely over. Okay, protecting my pawn, still attacking b2. Now let's put a red rug in front of the pawn like this. You see the bishops are taking away all the squares on the way for on the pawn's way for promotion. So first let's continue the same strategy, but from e3.
Check.
Because I want to cut his king if possible. Oh, he wants to give up the bish.
Check.
Okay.
Check.
But the rook is falling as well.
White
Alright.
resigns.
Small self-clap right there. Oh. This has been a tough ride so far. 3 losses are not easy to take. Okay, Tricks Only has lost to Ibarra based on their scores. And Darnok is still playing. Let's look at his game. Okay. Interesting pawn structure on the king side. Okay, I like black's chances with this progressed pawns. He's going with the king to h5 and he's going for the win. He might not succeed, but he's definitely going for it. So I think rook d a5, allowing rook c5, really? And also this? No, I think rook d2 was the way. Anyway. Yeah, now probably it's gonna go the rook, yeah. Okay, still some chances.
Check.
f3 is not working. Wow, this is really nerve-wracking. Rook b3, come on. Rook b8. c7, rook c6. Wow, what a position. Rook c6, come on. Don't miss it. No, come on.
Check.
Okay, he got where he wanted, so I guess they're going
Check.
for a draw.
Game
Okay.
drawn.
I guess rook c6 wasn't necessary. Rook c6 immediately wasn't necessarily that strong. Let's check. Okay, it was also a draw. G4 and just a draw. But I mean, trying to flag Darnok might have been a better option, because Filiron would have had like 9. Francesco Rambaldi would have had 9 out of 10, which is a very good chance to win. So it's quite open now after the tricks only is lost. And well, I think Ibarra is gonna take the run away with the tournament, but I mean, if a few players will have 9.5, I have no idea what's gonna happen. And I'm right here with 7. Only 2 points behind. Shredded, I am a man Hambleton with 7.5. He had 7.5 out of 8 actually, so unfortunately now he probably lost. Many people with 8. Nobody here is still playing. Oh, and I can actually look at the rest. Nobody's still playing except this guy. Lexa. How come their game has just started? Sasuke Nakamura! I believe I played against him in one of my videos. For Mexico. Their game has just started.
Check.
I didn't check the identity of this guy, Tricks Only, who beat me. Let's see who he is.
Check.
I mean, this game is not too interesting, even though the position might be. Bishop a5. Okay, I'll get back to it in a moment. I want to see trick shots, trick only. Stefan Kuipers, international master. Sounds familiar. Anyway, let's get back to the game as I promised. Where is it hiding? Okay, I don't know how to access it anymore. I lost the game. I lost that game, but not in the sense of resigning or getting mated. Just can't find it. And I cannot scroll anymore. That's it. My scrolling career is over. It's not working. Oh well. As David once said, oh well. dictator. Let's see what the dictator is doing. Oh, my program is dead. Christian Kirilla, the dictator. Also with 7 out of 9, so I can be calm. He is a very good player. So I'm expecting a game to start sooner or later. Soonish, as Vidler would probably say. I think there are pairings. Not that it should concern us. So tired, man. I'm not even gonna say anything. After this game is finished, I'm just gonna end the stream and go to sleep. I'm thanking everyone in advance. And yeah, I'm gonna do, even though no chances to win the tournament,
Incoming challenge.
I'm gonna beat Arnav 311004
Game
in the
started.
last round. At least I hope. Let's go with E4. All the E4 players who've been watching me probably was waiting for this moment, so let's give you what you've been waiting for. Whoa. Okay, what is this? The Nudgehog. The Hedgehog plus Nidor. Alright. With knight c6. Hedgehog with a knight c6 is nice. Exchanging this knight should be in White's favor. So let's put the rook here, planning on knight d5 later on. Can I? No, this is hanging. Let's go f3. Let's let f3 and the lag appear on the board. Knight d5 looks very nice. Takes, he takes. He's gonna have some weaknesses. I mean, he's kind of asking for it. Okay, I can pre-move c takes, obviously. Okay, I think he just blundered his bishop on e7. This is game over. Now he's giving up his queen. So I think I managed to survive until the end of the tournament. Okay, you know what? I'll stay a little bit, even after this game is finished, to see who's actually going to qualify. And plus, I didn't win yet, so I still need to demonstrate some technique. Finally! Now d5 is a semi-trap with bishop c5 check, but okay, it wasn't such a big trap. And now feel like it's all gone for him.
Black
He resigned.
resigns.
Received a message of something. You finished the tourney, whatever. Blah blah blah. Games in progress. Let's see the most. Yay! Darnold versus Ibarra, probably the most important game of the tournament at this point. If Black is winning, he will guarantee his first place, I believe. If it's a draw, then it depends on trick shots. Mr. Kuipers. I'll try to lay my eyes, sorry. I'll lay my hands on Kuipers when I meet him, but my eyes. later. So it's also still playing, but it's lagging even when I try to observe. Story of my life. Okay. So I like White's position quite a lot. E4 is a huge threat. He actually...
Check.
Okay. Black has some weaknesses. Rook H1. Knight C3 check. King E1.
Check.
Knight E4.
Check.
I'm not sure who is getting tricked. Yeah, bishop b4 looks nice. You cannot take, so he has to find some move. Maybe knight. No, this is nice. Really nice move by black. Maybe black is winning now. Wow, I think this is the move that's gonna win the qualification.
Check.
Knight e5. You can take with the bish. Come on. You can also take on b4 instantly. It's even better. Alright. f3. Missed it. But he can still take on e5. Okay. Knight c3, I believe. Or here. Yeah.
Check.
Okay, losing a pawn. But king is active. King d3 is coming next. Wow, this is very dramatical drama. And black has to avoid being flagged. Okay.
Check.
Check, take on e5, rook f2 also. Winning also. Knight f... Okay, protecting the pawn. Nice. King e1, take it. Or leave it. f4, no, then there's stalemate tricks. Now he wants to stalemate, be careful. No!
Check.
No, oh my god. How could you miss it? This was the only idea.
Stalemate.
Oh my god. Come on, Jose. Jose. I want you to win. I'm your fan here. I mean, Mr. Kuipers. He beat me. I can't root for him. Ah, man. And Rambaldi is joining the leaders. Nice. Where is Mr. Kuipers? He lost the last 2 rounds in a row after 9 out of 9. Who did he lose? 2. I don't know. But 8 out of 11 puts me in place number... Let's count. Come on, stop lagging. '15th place. Not too bad with my bad level. Okay, so Ibarra or Rambaldi. I mean, I don't think it's fair if based on some random tie breaks, Rambaldi is not gonna qualify. With this amazing 1274, it's probably his first qualifier as well. Francesco Rambaldi is an extremely talented young player, who's also happens to be very intelligent and young. I believe he speaks many languages. He's probably around 17 and a half years old, I'm not too sure. And on top of all of these, he's studying in University of St. Louis in the US. So, and he still finds time to play the qualifier and like take only second place. So, Okay, so interesting tournament. Congratulations Ibarra, and thanks to all is the message we see. So I hope people enjoyed watching. I'm so tired, I'm not even gonna finish with my regular sentence. Saving your time and effort. Let's put this here. Okay, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this stream, or at least learned something from it. And if you want to learn some more, then keep watching the next videos.